Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the commencement procession in the class of 2019.
Good evening. I am Hera Charlier, president of Central Lakes College, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 2019 Central Lakes College Staples Campus Commencement Ceremony. Tonight's ceremony is on page 2 of your program, and please stand or remain standing, please, for the presentation of colors and our national anthem. So if the students could stand, that'd be great. Gentlemen, if you'd be kind enough to remove your caps, please. Please be seated. Thank you to Mr. Bolstead and the CLC Woodwind Ensemble for their performance of our national anthem and the prelude music. And thank you also to Jacob Hauser, who posted colors for us this evening. In follow-up to our national anthem, we'd like to thank our CLC students and graduates who serve or who have served in the armed forces of the United States. Our military graduates are recognizable tonight by the red, white, and blue Patriot cord that they wear. Also present are many CLC employees and audience members who have served our country. Will all current and former military service men and women please stand to be recognized? Please thank them for their service. Thank you. Graduation is a tremendous time of celebration. For our graduates, it's a celebration of your accomplishments and new beginnings. For our employees, it's a celebration of student success. And for families and friends, it's a time to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of a son, a daughter, a special relative, or a special friend. So let's begin tonight by welcoming the many people who have come together to help ensure that we're honoring our graduates. Joining me on the platform this evening are Trustee Ashlyn Anderson, member of the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, Abby Klein, Staples Campus Student Senate President and Robotics Program student, Tanya Hoding-Mrazek, American Sign Language instructor, Tara Carls, Dean of the Staples Campus Career and Technical Programs and Grants, Joy Bodine, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, and also tonight, Jody Converse and Adam Rademacher will be interpreting for us. Thank you all for participating in tonight's ceremony. Let's give them all a round of applause. I am truly fortunate to work with nearly 300 outstanding employees who strive each and every day to help students achieve their goals. And I'd like to introduce you to these very special individuals. So at this time, will all Central Lakes College employees please stand to be recognized? Please help me thank these dedicated individuals who work all the time to help our students build their futures. Finally, our graduates are surrounded, as evidenced by this very packed room, by a network of family and friends who have provided for you critical support and encouragement along the way. So this time, graduates, I'd like your help. If the graduates could please stand and face the audience. I know, it's good. Turn around, please, and let's thank those very special people in your lives. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. You can turn back around now and sit down, and we'll stop standing up and down. Thank you for that. Tonight we come together to celebrate really the milestone of graduating from college. I cannot tell you how special of a night this is for us. In fact, it is our favorite night of the year, our favorite night. I saw some eyebrows go up, but it's really absolutely true. And that's because it's all about you, and everything that we do is designed to help you be successful. And that's important to us. Central Lakes College has a mission. It's one that we hold near and dear to our hearts, and it is that we build futures. Of course, we don't do that alone. You are the stars. It's a bit of a group project, right? So you guys have sacrificed, and you have pushed through, and you have weathered challenges, and you have been successful. But you haven't done it alone. All the people that we just recognized, family and friends who have rallied around you. Some are here tonight, some couldn't be here tonight, some are no longer with us. These people provide critical support as you move through your program here and beyond. And then finally, I already shared with you, our amazing employees. So this group effort is a huge success, and that's why this is a really special night for us as we celebrate you. Many people, when they think of graduation, think of an ending of someone's relationship with the college. We think that is very, very far from the truth. In fact, relationships seldom end, they just change. So today, you sit before us as students. In just a few, and I promise brief moments, you will be graduates. And then immediately and forevermore, you will be Central Lakes College alumni. And as an alum, you will join over 40,000 people who have graduated from this institution, all who care about the work that we do. And at CLC, we consider anyone who has graduated or attended as alumni. So at this time, if you are a CLC alum, we'd like you to stand up to be recognized. Everyone in the audience, please do it for us. I know you're out there. Look at that. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. So students, this is the elite group that you will join, people who are part of this college. And when you're part of something, you have the ability to influence it, to change it, to help us be better. So we ask you to stay connected. And there's information about how to do that in your diploma cover, which I do promise you will get very, very shortly. Of course, your influence on this college doesn't happen after tonight. It's been happening the whole time you've been here. Many students are surprised to learn that you've been teaching us along the way. Students don't think about that, but it's really true. One way to see that is to think about what's really important to the college. We articulate that in our vision. It describes what we plan to do for the next 5 years. And at Central Lakes College, our vision is that we will do 3 things. We will work to inspire learning, advance innovation, and transform lives. These things we learned from you. So inspiring learning. You've taught us that learning has to be more than just an opportunity to learn content, but you have to be given the opportunity to be inspired to connect with that content. And we have watched you just this year master amazing technical skills, do crazy things in the lab, projects that we could never imagine, and give back to this community in countless ways. So based on what you've taught us, we recommit. We will be working on making sure that we are inspiring learning. The second part of our vision is that you remind us all the time that we need to advance innovation. And that's a word that's thrown around a lot. But what it really means is we have to be willing to change, to do things differently. And for us, that means learning how to communicate with you in different ways, how to deliver course content differently, how to develop new programs, new spaces on our campuses so that you can be successful. So you've taught us through a lot of conversation. This is a very vocal group of students, I'm here to tell you, which is a beautiful thing. They have taught us that we have to continue to innovate. And then finally, and my favorite, is that every day you demonstrate to us that education transforms lives. Every student sitting here, no matter who you are, you have faced challenges. It doesn't matter if you're a single parent or a veteran, or you've had to work, or you struggled with an illness or a disability, or just family responsibilities. You have found a way to prioritize your education and be sitting here today. As you share your struggles with us, you change us every single day. So you remind us that we have to work very hard to transform lives. So based on what you've told us, our vision continues to be that we will inspire learning, advance innovation, and transform lives. And as alumni, you can watch what we do, and if you don't like what you see, you can call us on it, I promise. So in conclusion, I started out by saying this is our favorite day of the year. It's our favorite day of the year because it's all about you. And I promise that you will remember today. Some of you are here to walk across the stage very willingly. Others had family members saying, no, you really need to walk. Like, you got to do it. I see some people going, yeah. But you'll remember it. It doesn't matter if it's your only graduation or you're one of many or your first or your last. You'll remember this day. And to me, this day means one simple thing. So I ask you, when you picture today, remember this. You are powerful. You have no idea how powerful you are. You're powerful enough to achieve your goals. You're powerful enough to change the world just like you've changed this college. I know this to be fact. We can't wait to see what you will accomplish. Know that we will always be here to support you and you will always be part of this college. You can consider us your cheering, section in the back. But we are really looking forward to seeing how bright your futures are. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you. To help us celebrate tonight, we are so unbelievably fortunate to have Trustee Ashlyn Anderson with us tonight to greet and congratulate graduates on behalf of the Minnesota State Board of Trustees and our Chancellor, Devinder Malhotra. Ashlyn is a very recent graduate from Hennepin Technical College. I believe she graduated Friday. And she will remember that day, I promise. And she currently works as a pharmacy technician. She's also a current student ambassador at Hennepin Tech and is getting ready to transfer to Bemidji State University to study biology in the fall. Ashlyn has served as the treasurer of the Hennepin Technical College Student Senate and participated in the Student Senate Leadership Series. She was also a 2017 Mark Welter World Citizen Award recipient and recently attended the Power in Leadership Conference. In 2018, she attended the United States of Women Conference in Los Angeles, and thanks to an essay that she wrote, 5 Hennepin Technical College students were awarded free admission and could experience that college as well. Former Governor Mark Dayton appointed Ashlyn Anderson to the Board of Trustees on July 15th of 2018. Please help me in welcoming Trustee Ashlyn Anderson.
Good evening, graduates of the Central Lakes College class of 2019. It's a great honor and pleasure to be here with all of you tonight and participating in tonight's commencement ceremony. I'm here to bring greetings on behalf of the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, as well as Chancellor Devinder Malhotra, and nearly 16,000 incredibly talented staff and faculty on all of our institutions around the state. All of us are here this evening and have come together because we believe in the power of public higher education to change lives, your lives. We have come together because we believe that Minnesota State colleges and universities are places of hope and opportunity where students like you get the education you need to create a better future for yourselves, for your families, and for the communities in which you choose to live. I want to share with you that even though I stand in front of you as a trustee, I never thought that I was going to make it to college. Like many of you, I found life's challenges to be overwhelming. By the time I graduated high school, which I hardly managed to, my mental health issues seemed to take over most of my life. With some hard work, I did graduate, but my GPA was so low, so I didn't think any college was going to take me. My friend's mom, who worked at the school, encouraged me to apply, and so I did. When I found out I got accepted, I was so excited and relieved. I met so many amazing friends and teachers and staff that helped keep me going when things got hard. And I graduated from that school last Friday, just like you're all graduating today. So the past few weeks, I've been looking back and reflecting on my whole college experience, and I've been feeling really lucky. Lucky for the opportunities that I've had and the people I've met, and if any of you are like me, you also feel pretty lucky. But I just wanted to remind you that it's not luck that you're here today. You worked really hard. You made sacrifices and decisions that ultimately led you to be sitting here today graduating. So, graduates of the Central Lakes College Class of 2019, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and Devinder Malhotra, and all of the people who believe in you, please accept my heartfelt congratulations on this tremendous milestone in your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Anderson. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Joy Bodine, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs.
Good evening. I'd like to introduce you to one of our faculty members in recognition that excellence in teaching is at the core of what we do. The Minnesota State Board of Trustees honors our faculty through a program called Awards for Excellence in Teaching. Each year, faculty, staff, and students from across the system select up to 70 faculty members from their campuses to recognize them as outstanding educators. These instructors are put through a really rigorous process, and a few faculty rise to the top to be honored with the title Educators of the Year. Tanya Hoding-Mrazek has risen to the top, and she has received Educator of the Year. She has been teaching American Sign Language at CLC since 1994. Please welcome Tanya.
Thank you. CLC has been in my life in one way or another, practically from birth. In 1972, my mother and I and various family members sat in the CLC gym in Brainerd to cheer my father on as he earned his AA degree from Brainerd Junior College. In fact, the story my mother tells is that I stole the show. This very stodgy academic formal arena, and my father walked across the stage to receive his degree, and the little 2-year-old cheerleader inside of me yelled out, "That's my dad!" In May of 1990, I sat in the CLC gym and accepted my AA degree from Brainerd Community College. Of course, my mother and father were both there to cheer me on, just like you have your family all here cheering you on as well today. If my father was still here with us, he would probably be sitting in the front row, just as your family is now, and he would be announcing to everyone in the vicinity, very loudly, much to my mother's mortification, saying things like, "Did you see that? That's my daughter up there. Do you see that? She's speaking tonight. You know, she teaches here. That's my daughter. I'm kind of proud of her." We all need those supportive cheerleaders in our lives. And luckily, I had some great ones and still do. I teach American Sign Language at CLC, and because of this, I can't avoid teaching you a few signs before you leave here to embark on your new adventures. And I will need everyone's participation. So I need you all to sign these signs with me, okay? Here are the top 6 signs that every graduating student should know. And there will be a test at the end before you're allowed to leave. Okay, first sign is yes. So everybody do that with me. Put your hands in the air in a fist. Yes. It's important you all learn to say yes. Say yes when people ask you to help. Say yes to being a little uncomfortable and stretching yourself with some new challenges. I always tell my students, if you're comfortable, you're not doing it right. So stretch yourself and say yes. Make mistakes. Mistakes are good. That means you're putting yourself out there and looking for opportunities to learn. Don't fear that failure. Do your best to avoid failure, but don't fear it. Those mistakes are just learning tools. So say yes. Next sign is help. Flat palm, and your fist goes in your hand. Help. Okay, everybody sign help. All right? Help. Everyone knows Mr. Rogers, right? Well, he's pretty famous for saying, look for the helpers in times of fear and trouble. But I think we need to be the helpers. Help support each other in times of trouble. Help if someone has stumbled. Help lift just one person's spirits. Honestly, helping really helps you more than it helps anyone else. So remember the sign, help. Your next sign is thank you. 2 hands, thank you. All right? Thank you. Go out of your way to thank people for their help. Thank veterans for their service. Thank your helpers. Thank your workers. Thank people for their kind words, their support, their encouragement, and be thankful. So thank you. Next sign is no. 3 fingers slapped together, no. Say no if someone tells you you can't. Say no to injustice and bigotry. Say no to discrimination. Say no to that negative voice in the back of your head that tells you you cannot succeed. This is where those cheerleaders I talked about earlier are really helpful. Whoever your cheerleaders are, surround yourself with their positive energy and say no to anything less. Your next sign is work hard. 2 fists, work. So work hard in everything you do. There's no substitute for hard work. You all know that sitting here in this room right now. But remember, your life is not determined by what you achieve, but it's how you survive. So, did you work hard to be kind to everyone? Did you work hard to be grateful for what you had, no matter so small? Did you work hard to be patient with others? That's an important one, work. Your final sign is love. 2 hands over your heart, love. So show love in everything you do. My cheerleaders always said to find a job I loved and to follow that path. I think I did well. And you're doing well too. Love your work. Love your family, whether your family is the family you choose or the family that you're born into. And support each other. Live like every day is your last. Love. So to recap your signs, yes, help, thank you, know, work, and love. 6 really important signs that every graduate should know. My parents, AKA my cheerleaders, taught me, and I hope you will teach others this. As you all embark on your next adventure, remember that we are all here cheering you on. We will be your cheerleaders for your next endeavors. And now we'll be saying for you, hey, that's my student. They're a police officer now. Did you see that? She's a nurse. That's my student. Did you see my student? I'm pretty proud of them. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Tanya. And congratulations. I think you can see why Tanya is an outstanding educator. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Staples Campus Student Senate President, Abby Klein. Abby holds a bachelor's degree currently, but she will be graduating with an Associate's of Applied Science degree in Robotics and Automated Systems in the spring of 2020. She has served as president of the Student Senate and on many committees focusing on technology, student life, and budgeting. Next year, Abby will continue her degree at Central Lakes College and will start an internship in the spring. Please help me in welcoming Abby Klein.
Thank you, President Charlier. As president of the Staples Campus Student Senate, I want to congratulate all of the graduates of Central Lakes College. Also, I would like to welcome all the parents, grandparents, family, and friends to this day of celebration. Without the people who have stood by and supported you, you may not be sitting in these chairs today. Thank you all for sharing this evening with us. To all of the faculty and staff who have really pushed us all to learn and grow, thank you for all of your hard work, dedication, and energy that you put into each of your programs. You have always been more than willing to give the extra effort, even when helping students of other programs on campus. And as students, we greatly appreciate that. Every week during our Student Senate meetings, students were involved in making decisions of our campus and took extra time out of their week to attend important meetings about budgets and share the events of Staples campus with the Brainerd campus. We started and have now finished a barn quilt, which it is displayed behind me outside. You may have seen it when you came in, and it will be registered with the Barn Quilt Trail. We made the food pantry more available to students by providing an additional location on the Staples campus and providing for the West campus as well. Besides that, we have hosted the Kids Halloween Party, a community Easter egg hunt, and Club Olympics. These are just a few of the amazing things we have done this past year. I would like to thank all of those who helped and participated. You have all made a difference for yourself and for others. Though it varies year by year, Central Lakes College is traditionally untraditional. Students have come straight from high school, moved here from a different state, are leaving their career to start a new one, and some students have recently finished their time with the military. You all took a different path to get here, and you will all take a different path when you leave. The obstacles, landmarks, and direction may be the same with your peers, but each has a distinct footprint, and you will be the only one who has walked the entire path. Take the opportunity, however, to cross paths with others and to build your community as you continue on in your careers. To all of our graduates, keep learning and keep growing. Life will give you lemons. Make orange juice and leave the world wondering how you did it. Good luck, congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Abby, for those powerful words, and you really do have to take a look at the barn quilt outside. It's terrific. Today, we celebrate each and every member of the class of 2019. Without exception, they have worked diligently to achieve the milestone of graduation. However, graduating with honor or high honor signifies truly outstanding academic achievement, and those who have earned academic honors wear silver or gold cords as part of their academic regalia. So at this time, may I please ask all students graduating with honor at any level to please stand. Please join me in recognizing these exceptional students. You may be seated. We also celebrate the strength and the resilience of our terrific students. So at this time, for our students, if you are the first in your family to graduate from college, would you please stand? Please remain standing. And if, for the rest of you, if you worked either full-time or part-time while you were pursuing your studies, could you also stand? Our students inspire us. Let's give them a tremendous round of applause. Please be seated. We also celebrate those who have aspired to earn college credentials while enrolled in high school. Each year, a growing number of regional high school students begin work on their college degrees as juniors and seniors through the post-secondary enrollment option, or PSEO. We consider them dual graduates because they're graduating both from Central Lakes College and their high schools this spring. This year, CLC has 76 area high school seniors graduating with a diploma, an Associate of Arts, or an Associate of Applied Science degree. Let's give all of those students a big round of applause. As the candidates for graduation are recognized tonight and begin to cross the stage, you will see various accessories to the academic regalia, including stoles and cords, signifying membership in a wide range of student organizations, as indicated by a very busy student body. Please refer to your program for a description of those many activities and be wowed by the accomplishments of our students. But now, for the highlight of our event, the presentation of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this time, will Vice President Bodine, Dean Carls, and Dean Primesberger please come forward to help present the academic awards.
Okay, I have one question. Are you guys ready? Okay. So will the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates please come forward for the presentation and the conferring ceremony?
Associate of Arts Program, Jordan Jace Carlson. Diesel Equipment Technician Program, Sean Jacob Jaeger. Jack Barnhart. Todd Adelot. Bryce Joseph Hoheisel. Derek Richard Harold. Holden Joseph Thielen. Luke John Ristow. Jake Noble Anderson. Linnea Nicole Irby. Jake Daniel Anderson. Isaac Colson. Eric Thomas Brock. Wyatt Stephen Smith. Mason Paul Sanborn. Tyrell Campbell. Brent Allen Borg. Noah Blakeman. Justin Mason Peterson. Jeffrey Dwayne Prather. Jacob Alexander Fish. Silas David Olson. Jared Michael Manuel. Kelly James Flickade. Brian Lee Dobson. Tristan Samuel Harold Haas. Heavy Equipment Operations and Maintenance Program, Case Lawrence Wohlers. Dylan Allen Parsons. Noah Daniel Karsnia. Anthony Lawrence Horak. Walker Lee Grousum. Matthew Martin Copa. Drake Rodney Foner. Derek Cyril Weekman. Christian Colin Higgins. Mitch Joseph Boros. James Paul Oakes. Austin Lee Bredesen. Brandon Thomas LeClaire. Dylan James Tybert. Parker Thomas Siegel. Jacob Jeffrey Hauser. Kyle David Tweet. Jacob Michael Schornberg. Jake Henry Liljequist. Brady Anthony Keir. Steve Rodney Wattenhofer. Hunter Hyatt Hansen. Jordan Scott Lease. Dylan Michael Brown. Zachary James Milligan. Daniel Edward Gordon Holman. Brandon Jordan Prott. Aaron Robert Maleska. Eli Jerry Berg. Devin Ray Nuago. Matthew Peter Prebarich. Jackson Ryan Lechner. Zach Stephen Wagner. Noah Edward Riedel. Machine Tool Technologies Program, Corbin Michael Klein. Jonathan W. Decker. Samuel Allen Neff. Brooke Ann Whipple. Medical Assisting and Phlebotomy Program, Tommy Jean Thayer. Ashley Rose Ingbritson. Christy Allison Johnson. Christy Lynn Trana. Tyann Lee Mintier. Penny Marie Sebring. Mindy Marie Young. Jessica Kathleen Anderson. Clara Cora Klein. Heather Christina Cleve. Stephanie Jo Lenk. Karen Emma Youngbauer. Alicia Ray Van Alst. Practical Nursing Program, Kayla Ray Moss. Carrie Marie Baker. Brianna Elise Dufour. Kelly Caitlin Fletcher. Ashley Joe Faust. Crystal Rose Kowalczyk, sorry. Dina Denti Pribanow. Karina Catherine Elstrom. Karen Ann Johnson. Brandy Ann Humberg. Julie Marie Nordstrom. Madeline Arlene Doroff. Megan Irene Host. Kelly Catherine Benson. Kelly Lynn Flowers. Amber Lou Bell. Paige Brittany Bartle. Emily Ann Orsello. Elizabeth A. Bortello. Tamara Elise Aho. Abduli Nagum. Robotics program. Eric Elmer Griesert. Nathaniel J.J. Olson. Alexander Michael Kangas. Nicholas Daniel Finken. Jackson Christopher Olander. Levi Nicholas Taylor. Accepting posthumously by his family, Jeremy Scott Carls.
Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College has certified that these candidates meet all the requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in their respective fields.
Upon the recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. Congratulations. So here at Central Lakes College, we love whooping and hollering. We don't do decorum, so we're really happy to hear that. There is one more thing you need to do to signify the receipt of your degree. Can you please move the tassel from the right to the left side of your caps? And one more time, with lots of whooping and hollering, let's congratulate the class of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes tonight's commencement exercises. As we close with the recessional, we ask that the audience please remain in your seats until the platform party, faculty, and students can exit. And we would like you to explore our campus and join us for receptions honoring the graduates. And this is a little complicated, but machine tool and heavy equipment graduates and guests, we're asking you to recess down to the machine tool hallway. Medical assistant and practical nursing grads and guests, you can head up to the second floor, right in the reception area. And robotics and diesel graduates and guests, please recess to the robotics lounge, which is out the door all the way down the hall on the left side. So I've been asked to repeat that again, believe it or not. Machine tool and heavy equipment graduates down the machine tool hallway. Medical assistant, hang on guys, and practical nursing all the way to the second floor. And robotics and diesel all the way down the hall to the left. So, thank you very much for joining us to celebrate the 2019 Central Lakes College Staples Campus graduation.